B-League action comes your way once again, and we've got the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS hosting Levanga Hokkaido. For the Filipino fans, this is a chance to see Kai Sotto up against Dwight Ramos. These two squads faced each other yesterday. Levanga won 80-73. They'd like to make it back-to-back. They'd like to be able to move up in the team standings. But for Yokohama, they need a victory as well. Not in the best of standings in terms of their conference. We're going to show that to you in a little bit. But we've got a packed house here at the Yokohama International Pool. And why not? We've got a great game coming your way. Levanga Hokkaido, as you can see there, 11-24. On the other side, you've got Yokohama at 15-20. So in 7th spot is Levanga, and in 5th spot is Yokohama. They need to continue winning. Both these squads do, to catch up with the leaders. This is the game that transpired yesterday. Ended out to be a 7-point win for the visiting squad. Shuto Terrazono was on fire yesterday, had 20 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. He got a lot of help though. Here is their main man, Yuki Kawamura. He's really the engine that drives this vehicle. Kawamura can hit from just about anywhere. Dwight Ramos helped out yesterday as well in that victory. For Dwight Ramos, he would finish with 12 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block. Unfortunately, the Filipino fans who were looking to see a lot of Kai Sotto only had him on the floor for 11 minutes. He did finish with pretty good numbers. He had 9 points, 2 boards, and 1 block. As we take a look at the numbers collectively, actually shooting better from 2 were the hosts. But look at this huge difference, 47% as compared to just 34% in favor of Levanga from long distance. That was the real key. In terms of free throws, just about even. 17 made as compared to 15 made for Yokohama. Yokohama also had 4 more turnovers, which was telling in a very close encounter. It's only a 7-point victory there by the visiting squad. Kawamura and company want to be able to get a victory here. Let's take a look at the lineup of these two squads, starting out with the squad of Coach Ryotaro Onodera, Levanga Hokkaido. Once again, we'll be relying on number 2, Dwight Ramos. They have number 21. They have Darrell Willis Jr. And then you also have their other imports. Number 24, Demond Brooks. Unfortunately for them, Thomas Welsh has been in and out of their lineup because of an injury, which we actually saw in the game that we had a few weeks earlier. So he was out. He actually got injured in the second quarter, never came back. And since that time, he has not yet come back into action. So today, the squad of Levanga will be playing with just 2 imports. 2 international imports and 1 Asia quota import. For the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, they also have just 2 imports. But before that, let's take a look at the starting lineup here of the visiting squad. Starting out with number 2, Dwight Ramos. Number 15, Ren Shimatani. Number 21, Darrell Willis Jr. Number 24, Demond Brooks. And number 81, Kohei Sikino. This is the usual starting 5 of Coach Onodera. Well, it worked yesterday. They would surely like to be able to get Thomas Welsh back in that starting lineup, but that's the hand that you've been dealt. There's Coach Onodera, always with a pensive look on his face. As we switch over to the home squad, the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS, they're going to have number 1, Jared Uthoff. Of course, Yuki Kawamura, one of the stars of the B-League. There's the huge and imposing Kai Sotto. As we see some highlights of Kai, As a trailer, he can finish strong. He can also block shots like that. So we talked about his numbers. He would finish with 9 points, 2 boards, and 1 block in 11 minutes of action. As we take a look at some of the highlights this time of the Spitfire guard of Levanga, Hokkaido. That's Shuto Terrazono. He's cat quick. He can hit from the outside, very consistent with his threes. He also has a pull-up. Not to mention he can score on those layups, such as that one. There's that three once again. He's deadly from just about anywhere. And he likes to get his teammates involved. Yesterday, he would finish with 4 dimes. That's going to be a classic matchup. Terrazono up against Yuki Kawamura. Other reliables for the B-CORSAIRS, number 15, Devin Oliver, and number 40, Josh Scott. Unfortunately, Devin Oliver is not listed for today. There you saw a quick screenshot of him. But unfortunately, he is not available for this afternoon's affair. Here we've got the reserves being introduced. Kai Soto being part of the bench mob. There you have the starters. Number 1, Jared Uthoff. Number 5, Yuki Kawamura. Number 9, Yusei Sugiura. Number 30, that's Koya Sudo. And number 40, Josh Scott. There's a nice look at Coach Taketo Aoki. He's been under a lot of fire. They need to be able to get more wins, especially now that they got Kai Soto in the fold. We've got our 3 referees. Referee Kitazawa, Referee Iwai, and Referee Ishida. They'll be doing the calls as we have the starting lineups once again for both these squads. For the home squad, it's Uthoff, Kawamura, Sugiura, Sudo, and Scott. For the visiting squad, looking for back-to-back victories, starting out with Ramos, Shimatani, Willis Jr., Brooks, and Sekino. We've set the table here for an explosive encounter. You'll see Kai Soto coming off the bench a little bit later on. It's hardly going to be a Filipino up against Filipino matchup on the floor, because Dwight plays the 3, and obviously Kai plays the 5. Jumping it up, it's Willis Jr. up against Josh Scott. First possession to the home squad. Uthoff outside. The flip. Oh, Josh Scott wasn't waiting for that. Shimatani is quickly down. Dwight will bring it out. Wait for the rest of the squad. Jumper from the wing, a little bit too strong there, coming from Sekino. Operating on the outside, trying to attack Shimatani. Stopping the forward progress, and nothing going there for Sudo. Uto for three! Yes! Put on the board first. Not necessarily an assurance of victory, but at the end, you'd like to be able to get off to a good start. To the wing, Dwight Ramos tries to answer the three, will come up short. We'll talk with the board. Yuki will now bring it up. Then Shimatani. Usually coming off the bench for Shuto. They switch roles. That actually has happened in the last few weeks. Shimatani to the inside, gets it back. Shimatani, won't challenge. And go inside, Willis. Willis against Scott. Willis has got the advantage if he arrives from the outside, but there gets denied by Scott. Good block there by Josh. That is where Kawamura can really hurt you. Sekino's a good defender, but he cannot stay in step here with Yuki. Look at the speed. Tried to swipe at the last minute, and he's going to give up a three-point play. Quick timeout will be called. Obviously, there will be some changes defensively here for Levanga. Kawamura on the line, looking to complete a three-point play. Does. Quickly. 6-0 the advantage. Levanga still to get on the board. 2 minutes gone here in the opening period. Sekino gets it. As you can see, Matani up high. That was a perfect pass. But Demon Brooks just can't convert. A little bit too strong off the glass. Well-run play, though. Really all you can ask for as a coach is Yuki once again. That's the main reason why Sekino is on him. They want a taller defender to really just challenge the shot, just like what happened there. And it worked. They go inside. Dwight Ramos, basket on one opportunity. Nice seal. Quick move inside. Now he's got a free throw to boot. Watch it here. He knew he had the advantage, had a little nudge, and he finishes strong. First personal foul going to be called there on Sudo. Dwight completes a three-point play, cuts the lead in half. Here's Kawamura again. Eventually, he's going to be matched up against the quicker Shuto Terrazono. But right now, he should use his quickness. The pass to Scott goes awry. That was clearly on him. Too high. Already the second turnover for Yokohama. Dwight doesn't want to force the issue. Back out to Shimatani. Willis will put up a three. He's got range from there. And just when I said that, he misses everything. That's an air ball. He's grimacing there, not liking the results. But he is capable of hitting those threes. Kawamura again in the open court. Sugiura. More of a spot-up shooter, not a creator. And just when I said that, he says, "Take that, Anthony." Scoring there, kissing it off the glass. It's back to a 5-point lead for the B-CORSAIRS. Shimatani. Willis will give it up. Sekino looks inside. Damon Brooks. Big action. Gets away from the double team. Easy layup for him there. Once he gets away from the double, there's going to be no more help. 8-5 is our tally. Here's Yuki once again doing the smart thing. That's what you got to do. Attack him. You're much quicker. Force them to bring in a smaller defender. And then go for your outside shots. It's really all a chess game. Sekino there showing what he felt was no contact. Now checking in, Hiroto Kikuchi. Kikuchi is a late addition here to the squad of Hokkaido. He's a little quicker than Sekino, but not as tall. No problem for the free throws once again of Kawamura. He's got 5 points in the contest. Half of the production here of the B-CORSAIRS. Shimatani to the wing. Kikuchi didn't want to take a shot. He just checked in. Inside. Basket and one there for Damon Brooks. He's a very strong inside operator. You see him gathering. Goes up. And shoves off the defense of Josh Scott. Scott picks up foul number 1. Brooks takes care of business. Now that lead's been cut down to 2. This is the closest that Levanga has been after trading by 6 early. 3 for Muthoff. Rims out. Chance now for Levanga to tie things up here. Or they could take the lead with a 3. Being very patient once again. Shimatani gets it over Kawamura. He's much taller. He can take advantage there. Shimatani 5'10". Kawamura 5'7". Here comes Shimatani once again. Extra pass, Kikuchi. Catch and shoot, rims out. Good attempt though. It's at a 10 still. Another turnover. Shimatani to the wrong person. Kawamura had Scott ahead. Didn't want to force the pass. Sugiura. He's got the advantage here. He should go to the post. Well, he was trying. Shimatani stopped him in his tracks. Here it was. Exactly, you need to be able to go into the post. But Sugiura will be replaced. Coming in is Kai King. Kai went crazy during the All-Star break. There was one stretch in the All-Star game. He had 5 straight threes. he get it going here? Kai King yesterday only had 5 points, 2 boards, and 1 assist in 21 minutes of action. Chuto just checked in, and a turnover will be called on the visiting squad. Coach Onodera not happy with the result there. Usually he wants immediate contribution from Terrazono, and a positive contribution. Kai stepping move. Nice kiss off the glass. First 2 points for Kai King. Filipino fans looking for Kai Soto. We should check in a while. So listen, see extensive minutes. There's a steal. Nobody's going to be able to catch Kawamura. Circus shot. Josh Scott's there to clean things up. Leads back up to 4. That's when you have to appreciate Josh Scott and his effort. Long 3, Terrazono, no. Scott with the board. He'll bring it up. Hands it over to Kai. Kai, 2-man game. He's got the advantage here over Terrazono. Tries to shoot over him. Not that time though. Willis will hand it off. Let's see, they try to go to Brooks inside. Chuto will put up a 3 and hit. Why do I need to go to my import when I can hit a 3? Cut the lead down to just 1. 14-13 is our tally. Under 3 minutes to be played. And there's Kawamura again. Misfiring though. That's the matchup, speed-wise, we're looking for. You gotta stick with Terrazono all the way. If not, he'll make you pay just like that. Mismatch? Why not go to the mismatch? Kai King says too small. He's got 4 points. That's where the size can hurt Chuto. The ball game now. Oh, nice basket from the outside coming from Watanuki. Shun just checked in. That's a needed contribution. 3 points. No more bench scoring. Was off a little bit too strong. Willis with the board. Watanuki against Kawamura. You got 2 quick point guards on the floor as Willis slices to the defense. And it's now a 2-point lead for Levanga, breaking that 16-all deadlock. Trying to answer back. And he does. Kawamura plays extensive minutes for his squad. And he makes every second count. Foul will be called on number 6, Kikuchi. That's a small lineup though that Levanga has on the floor. So going small ball. And now with Daniel Danana checking in. That'll give them some more height. Daniel Danana is 6'6". Kawamura converts. He's perfect from the free throw line so far. And it's a 1-point lead enjoyed by Yuki and company. He'll take a seat though, as Kenta Morii will check in. The final minute and a half. He did his job. Yuki did. Chuto up against Morii. He'll have to give it out. Shot clock. Down to 3. Kikuchi knows it. Puts up a prayer and it's answered. First 3 for Kikuchi. And the third 3 overall for Levanga. Under a minute. King flips it up. Kai Soto's checked in. Asking for a foul. Didn't get a call. That's where Kai really needs to work on his strength, finishing around the basket. Flip will not work. Obviously, Shuto was wary of the 7'3" Kai Soto. Difference of about 8 seconds. Game clock and the shot clock, so you know Levanga is going to get this ball back. They do have fouls to give. They have a foul to give, one. If they want to use it, they go to Kai once again. Sets his feet. See, the coaches have been saying, if he works on that upper body strength of his, he can finish strong going towards the basket, and that would have been a 3-point play. He's got 2 free throws though. Kai is a very good shooter. He can hit from 3. He can hit these free throws as well. Makes the first. Kai tie things up at 21.
さあ残り14秒1、ここは防いで点を取っていきましょう。ディフェンス、ディフェンス、ディフェンス。
Almost a steal. They get it right back. Chance here. They go to the corner. Damon Brooks for 3. Yes! Count that one. There's still 1.9 remaining. Are they going to call it a quarter? Clock stopped, but actually it should run. So it continues to run, and because of that 3 coming from Damon Brooks, after the first period, it's a 3-point lead for Levanga. Second quarter underway here at the Yokohama International Pool. Yokohama though trails by 2. Still no Yuki Kawamura. Try to go inside to Daniel Danana. There's a mismatch there. Matsuzaki is quite tall. He's 6'3", but Daniel Danan is 6'6", and there's somebody who can jump out of the gym. Willis will check back in. Both these squads playing with just 2 world imports. With no Devin Oliver for Yokohama, and no Thomas Welsh for Levanga. Almost a steal there for Kai King. Kai, when he's on, can play like an import. And he showed that in the All-Star game, hitting 5 straight threes at one stretch. Brooks doesn't realize that the shot clock was winding down. Utov tries to go inside. Kai, couple of moves, comes up short. He's got to go up stronger. On the outside once again, Watanuki. Shuto. There's so much pressure being put on Terrazono there. Mori doing his job. Shot clock's down to 7. They gotta go quickly, or else they're gonna have back-to-back 24-second shot clock violations. And they do. Twice not realizing what the situation was. Dwight Ramos being asked to check back in by Coach Onodera, as you saw a shot there of Coach Taketo. Pocket pass. Kai Soto scores inside. Kai now with 4 points. Gets his squad to within 1. A travel is going to be called here. That was clear on Watanuki. He was of 2 minds. Dwight will check back in. Mori. That's a great pass. Dwight Ramos gets stopped up high, but a foul will be called there on Willis Jr. Watch it here. Attack in the air. And the foul will be called on Willis. Just couldn't get as high as he would have wanted to. Clipping the arm there of Kai. Soto now on the line for 2 shots. First personal foul going to be called on Darrow. Hate to sound like a broken record, but once again, with a stronger upper body, he would have been able to flush that one. Misses the first free throw. Take care of the second. And we're tied at 24. Our 4th deadlock of this game. Dwight Ramos was thinking of taking that 3 and decided otherwise. Stops, pops, and hits that too. Too easy for Dwight there. He can get to any spot on the floor that he wants. 2-point lead once again for Levanga. Utov from the 15-foot line ties things up once again at 26. Pretty good start here for Jared. He now has 5 points to go with 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Dwight inside, using his strength. He's going to get fouled there. Foul will be called on Matsuzaki.
ファール横浜24番松崎弘樹個人ファール2個目チームファール2個目です。北海道にフリースロー2ショットが与えられます。
Matsuzaki standing 6'3", Dwight 6'4". Second personal foul going to be called there on Hiroki. Dwight's going to miss that free throw though. Can still give his squad a 1-point advantage. And does. Just about 2.5 gone here. Ooh, Renshi Matani almost with a steal. That would have been disastrous for Yokohama, of course. They look for Kai King. He'll bring it down against Kikuchi. Give it up now, Morii. Now to Uto. Watanuki trying to get it right back. 27-26 is still our tally. Just about 7 minutes remaining in the first half. They try to go up high. Kai Soto can't handle it. Dwight would be called for stepping on the sideline though. Another turnover. That'll be turnover number 7. Only 4 so far here for Yokohama. Daniel Danana, the monster, in. This guy can really wreak havoc defensively and offensively when he's on. King will go inside. Morii up against Rematan. Kai King with the jumper. That's too easy for him. He's another individual, just like Dwight Ramos, who can get to any spot on the floor that he wants. He's got a good mid-range game. Kikuchi gets away. Tries to do the same thing. Not gonna get knocked down. Utov, another rebound. That's number 5. Nice lay-in, but no foul called. That's once again the presence of Daniel Danana. Shimatani will kick it out. Dwight, that's a long 3. Just a little bit offline. Morii calling out play number 1. Let's see it unfold. A lot of movement. Kai King goes to his floater. Again, pretty good defense by Daniel Dan. Ren looking for space. We'll go inside to Dwight. Dwight's got the advantage there. Couple of moves. A little bit too strong though. He'll get it back. Willis for 3. Yes! Back to a 2-point lead for the visiting squad. They're up 30-28. Almost a travel. Out to Uthoff. Now to King. Jared won't challenge. He'll bring it inside. His flip, a little bit too strong. Gets his own miss. Forces the issue. And a foul will be called on Daniel Dan. A little bit of a shove there from Uthoff. That's where Daniel will have to be a little tougher. Got a timeout on the floor here. 4:54 remaining. And a 2-point lead so far by the visiting Levanga Hokkaido. Putov now on the line. Can hit the first. 2-point lead enjoyed here by Levanga. Good adjustment in the second. Now we have Yuki Kawamura back on the floor here for the remainder of the first half, which is expected. Shimatani will go to the wing. They were looking for the open shooter. That was Nakano.
横浜12番西野亮が入ります
Matanaka in the ball game. That's Chikara Tanaka, the 21-year-old. They have high hopes for this kid. Only 21 years of age and so athletic.
これよりショットクロックの確認を行います。映像確認も行いますので今しばらくお待ちく
Still
だ
a
さい。
1-point lead enjoyed by the visiting squad. We're going to have a challenge here. Challenge for possession. Quick review. Dwight Ramos back in for his squad. Not quite sure what the officials were telling the table there. Really is ball for Hokkaido. Double. Finds Dwight free. Dwight for three. Yes! You cannot leave Dwight Ramos that wide open. He'll make you pay. And he did right there.
前半1回目のタイムアウトです。
Up to a 4-point lead for Hokkaido now. Quick timeout called there. Right after the official timeout. Coach Aoki making sure things don't get out of hand. Well run play, but miss from the inside from Nishino. That should have been a basket. That should have cut the lead down in half. Willis against the double. Almost lost it. Bobbles and gets fouled. Nishino will be called for a foul there.
個人ファール1個目、チームファール3個目です。北海道にフリースロー、2ショットが与えられます。
It's time for Booster Defense.
Willis takes care of free throw number 1.
One more time, Booster
Second is good as well.
Fly the flag. Go, go, B-CORSAIRS. Go, go, B-CORSAIRS.
A lot of pressure in the backcourt there by Dwight. Easily handled though by Tanaka. He's showing he's got a lot of spunk for somebody that young. That was Dwight Ramos all over him. They look inside. Extra pass not gonna work. Steal here for Dwight. Quickly inside. Nice spin. Look out below. Big slam there coming from Willis Jr. We're gonna have another timeout here. Shimatani doing the right thing. He saw the early seal. And there's nothing that Yuki can do that low. That was Willis. Standing 6'9" against Kawamura, 5'7". Well, check that. No timeout's going to be called here. Just a few substitutions. Now an 8-point advantage. 37-29. Tanaka saying it was a flop from Nakano. Let's see. Well, there was a bump. I don't think it was that strong. First personal foul is going to be called on Nakano. 3 minutes and change here in the second. Yuki flips it up and gets away for two. Asking for a foul. None given, but 10 points already here this afternoon for Yuki Kawamura. Staying within earshot. Willis for the outside. Yes! Check that. That's Damon Brooks. Showing us he can light it up from there as well. This is the biggest lead at 9. Scott flips it up. No. It would be interesting to see Scott playing together with Kai Soto. That's going to be a twin tower combination, and traveling will be called here in Willis. Willis doesn't complain, just goes back down. Chance of let's go Yokohama here. Kawamura with a flip. No. And the foul is going to be called down low as Scott was looking for another putback. So there was a nudge from Shimatani. Now in the penalty, Levanga. 2:13 remaining. Josh Scott misfires in the first. Nice find. Willis for three. Yes! That was in his shooting pocket. That was sweet. He's got 14 points and an assist here for Dwight Ramos. Coach Aoki didn't want to burn another timeout, but he had no choice. His team's now down by 12. Needs to stop the momentum once again. Let's see if they can score here to get closer. Morii. To the wing. Uthoff, that's deep. And he hits. Boy, he's got range. Jared Uthoff with 9 points. That's that lead back down to 9. Now the hosts need a stop. Dwight goes to his left. You can see he's ambidextrous. We'll go inside. Couple of spins. Demond Brooks will get to the line for 2 shots. And that foul will also put the B-CORSAIRS in the penalty. Watch it once again. Pretty good move. Not much Sudo can do. Koya Sudo picking up his second personal foul. Sudo is only 6'1". Did a pretty good job there against a 6'7" Demond Brooks. $10 points now for Demond.
One more time, Bruce the defense.
Both teams in the penalty for the final minute and 13. That's a nice tie-up. Nakano's a tough defender. You expose the ball that way, he'll make you pay. Possession arrow though shows Yokohama. They're still going to stay here. That's a bit of a break. Kawamura launches. Short. Shimatani was all over him there. A chance of defense. Their squad down by 11. We go inside. Willis scores. There's nothing Morii can do. That deep inside the paint. It's now a 13-point advantage. Trying to use clock here. Yuki misfires. And the foul's going to be called on Shimatani. Josh Scott back to the line. The shot clock's going to be off. 11 seconds remaining on this one. Well, initially that was pretty good boxing out, but when you get that deep inside and you're that small, there's nothing you can do. Nakano's relieved. And a timeout will be called here. Pretty good timeout from Coach Onodera. Two free throws now for Josh Scott. Makes the first. So they want an extra free throw, and they need good defense to end out the half. Scott's gonna misfire. Can they stop Brooks and company? Shuto will kick it out. Dwight kisses it off the glass in the nick of time. That's going to increase their lead even further here. Dwight Ramos at the right place at the right time, and he gives his squad a 14-point advantage. You're watching highlights of the first 2 quarters of play. Perfect pass. Demond Brooks knocks down that 3. Kai Soto came in, give them good minutes. As I mentioned earlier, it might be nice to see a Josh Scott, Kai Soto tandem. Twin Towers as Willis hits that 3. Straight and true. First quarter ended 24-21 in favor of Hokkaido. But this is a big second period. Led there by Willis Jr. Levanga scored 25 points, but they held down the squad of Yokohama to just 14. That's a huge 11-point turnaround. As you break down the numbers, Hokkaido shooting 64% from 2-point distance as compared to just 37% for Yokohama. Doing the same thing here from 3-point distance, 53%, 8 out of 15 as compared to just 33%, 2 out of 6. That was a huge factor. 2 more free throws for Yokohama. In terms of the turnovers, they have 2 more. Talking about Hokkaido, they have 8 as compared to just 6 here for the B-CORSAIRS. 9 and 2. Those are the points off turnovers. So taking advantage of the points off turnovers was Yokohama. That kept them close. But right now, they're still down by 14. As we have the different leaders in the departments. Kawamura with 10 points, 6 boards for Jared Uthoff, and 6 assists for Mori coming off the bench. For the visiting squad, 16 points there for Darrell Willis Jr., 6 rebounds for him as well, and 3 assists for Dwight Ramos. Point totals, Kawamura with 10, 9 for Uthoff, and we have 6 for Kai King. We talked about Willis with his 16 points, 11 points apiece also for Dwight Ramos and Demond Brooks. More rebounding numbers. Scott with 3, Sugiura with 2, Brooks with 4, and Daniel Dan Nana in his limited playing time was able to snare 2 boards. Nice look there at Yuki. He's going to need to come up big here in the second half. Bring his team back down from 14. In yesterday's encounter, Levanga won 80-73. And they're up here by 14. These 2 victories will definitely help move Hokkaido up in the team standings. But Kawamura and company say don't hold your horses just yet. Because we can still have a comeback. We can take the victory. Yokohama actually has 4 more victories compared to Levanga, but Dwight Ramos is going to score there. He's got 13 points. A good start to the second half by Hokkaido. It's now 51-35. They want to put this outcome away if they possibly can. Yuki from 14 feet, a little bit too strong. Uthoff puts it back and through. Jared Uthoff now in double digits with 11 points. Willis with a handoff. Sekino. Sekino, after picking up those 2 early fouls, never came back. Sekino will challenge. Gets denied by Jared. Kawamura to the wing. Demond Brooks says, "You're not going anywhere." With that first personal foul of his. Nice quick move. coming from Sudo. Kawamura. They're just giving him no space. Sudo turns around and going to be called for traveling. Another turnover here for the squad of Yokohama. That's going to bring them to 7. Again, chance of defense. Ramos moving under the baseline. Will get it. Steps to the side. Puts up a 3 and hits. Dwight Ramos now with 16 points. He's hitting from just about anywhere from the floor. Kawamura to the corner. It's not going to drop for Sugiura. The lead is now 17. Could be 20. Yes, it is. And a timeout will definitely have to be called here by Yokohama. They're down by a huge margin at the start of the third. Uthoff and company need to score here. He gets inside the paint, and Jared's going to be called for steps. He says, I was doing a mini Euro. Referee say, nope, it's a travel. Turnover number 8 for Yokohama. Boy, the momentum has really swung towards the side of Hokkaido. Brooks will attack. That's a smart move from Brooks. He caught himself up in the air but took the shot. That's a nice response here from Kawamura. And just like that, a timeout will quickly be called by Coach Onodera, not wanting to let Kawamura really start to lead a comeback here. 7:07 still to be played in the third. Still a 17-point lead. As we take a look at Kawamura stopping, popping, and hitting. back to the action. Still a 7-point lead, 17-point lead for the visiting squad. That was a really quick timeout by Coach Onodera. Usually you allow 2 baskets, but Dwight Ramos can't get that one to drop. A chance here for Yokohama to come even closer. Sugiura, sidestepping move, hits. That was against Dwight Ramos. He's got 4 points, cutting that lead down to 15. The fans want another stop. Willis up against Sugiura, will give it out. Demon to the corner. Shimatani steps back. That was well defended. Chance for Yuki and company to come even closer. That's not a good pass. That's actually very good defense from Dwight Ramos on the switch. A little bit of panic shown there by Yuki, which is quite surprising because he is very composed. Not that time though. 4 minutes gone in the third. Dwight uses that pick of Brooks. So holds on to the ball. They go to Demon. Demon gets denied from the back. They hold on to it. Shot clock down to 5. Willis knows it. Bailout shot, not gonna drop. Yuki almost lost it. Will be fouled, stays with it. Gets a basket to drop. What an effort there. Shimatani was all over him. Watch it once again. Got it up and through. And now Shuto back in. So it looks like Coach Onodera will fight fire with fire. Kawamura converts. Lead down to 12. It once stood at a high of 20. White will bring it down. That's a nice matchup. Him and Sugiura. Sugiura, one of the tougher defenders here in the B-League. From 17 feet, not going to work there for Willis. Chance to cut it to 10 here for the home squad. Trying to get it to Josh. They can't get it. A steal here from Dwight. Dwight had a steal as well yesterday in that terrific win. Trying to make it back-to-back here. Demon Brooks from the outside connects. Lead is back up to 15. A little bit more breathing space now for the boys in white and green. Uto needs to come alive. Sets up Yuki. A little bit too strong that time. Shuto will bring it down. He might try to look for his offense here, but he'll give it up. Sekino tries to attack. His pass telegraphed. Uto gets it to Yuki. Yuki's going to be fouled. Brooks picks up another personal. That's going to be his second. Brooks didn't want to have to deal with the speed here of Kawamura. Actually a smart foul. It's going to be the third team foul though for Levanga. Yokohama still no fouls here in the third. Muri is checked back in. Sudo. Uto get it back to Sudo. Shot clock now down to 6. Sudo long 3. That'll fall short. 3.5, just about, here in the third. They'll find Dwight. Dwight to the inside. Willis just threw it up there. They'll say that's not gonna count.
選手交代、横浜23番キングカイが入ります。
I think he should challenge this one. Because actually, it looked like it hit the ring. I'm talking about the earlier push. The push from Darrell Willis actually hit the ring. There's going to be no challenge. That's going to work out. It could work out well for Yokohama, especially if they score here, and they do. 18 points now for Yuki Kawamura. Leads down to Baker's dozen lead. Shuto tries to get it back and does.
北海道4番寺園中
Arizona only with 5 points here today. He had 20 yesterday. Back up high. Shot clock down to 1. 4th shot from Uthoff. Scott's there. Nice put back there for Josh. He's got 5 points. Still a 13-point advantage though. Dwight using the pick. Up against Scott. He's got the foot speed advantage. He'll give it up though. Ramos just blows by Scott. We talked about his foot speed, and Ramos has a lot of it. 18 points now for Dwight. Leads back up to 15. Josh, 1-on-1. Good defense there by Brooks. They find Willis up front. Leads back up to 17. 21 points now in the contest for Darrell. The B-CORSAIRS have made their move in the middle part of this third, but suddenly coming up stronger here in the stretch run by the visitors. A shot there by Scott will bring it down to 15. Time for 2 more possessions, at least, here for Levanga. Right, that's a nice find. Willis scores. And he's injured though. It looks like he came and he fell down on the foot of the defender. Watch it here. Uthoff. Ow. Landing there. Usually that can be called an unsportsmanlike foul. Is Coach Onodera going to try to force a review here? Well, they're going to replace Darrell for the time being as Sugiura checks in. Check that. That's Ryota Sakurai on your screens there, number 11. Usual member of the starting 5. He's a real tough defender. Can hit the occasional 3 as well. Kai Soto in here for the final 30 seconds. Replacing Josh Scott. That's a nice block from the back. But after the initial block, Daniel Danana will pick up a foul here against Kai.
バスケットカウントファール北海道1番
Watch Dwight waiting for that one.
3個目チームファール
Got it to drop, but in the end, 7'3" is just too hard to contend with. Now they're gonna say the foul's on Dwight. No, it is on Daniel Dan, his third. Soto converts on that three-point play.
Defense! Defense! Defense!
Dwight's gonna lose it. Kawamura still down. Let's take a look at that replay as Dwight says he wasn't touched. But there was a foul there, clearly. And it looked like Dwight made contact at the end, but Dwight lost possession because of the fact that his arm was grabbed. And looks like they're gonna challenge. It's not gonna be a challenge. They're gonna look and see if this is an unsportsmanlike foul, because Dwight made contact with the face of Yuki. Watch the foul here. There's the foul. They grabbed the right arm of Dwight. That should be just a regular foul. Yes, Dwight made contact. But actually, he had his hand, you could see he was looking up at the ball when he made contact with the face. Nothing untoward there. Should be just a regular foul, but again, it depends on how the referees interpret things. Let's see the call. That's the right call. Dwight went up for the block and on the way down, just made contact with the face. They were looking to get the first possession there. Actually, sorry, the last possession of the quarter. Shooter's gonna check in. I like that substitution. Now you've got more ball handlers bringing it down. .14 advantage enjoyed by Hokkaido. Could be cut down here by the free throws from Yuki, who's an exceptional free throw shooter. 11.6 here in the third. As expected, he'll make both. They flip it up to Dwight. Dwight to Willis. And they break the press. And they almost broke the press. A foul's going to be called there on Shuto. Wow, what a comeback here. A spate of errors. Yuki once again gets blocked there, but they're going to say there was body contact. Two more free throws. They're going to try to cut the deficit down to just 10. 21 points right now for Yuki Kawamura. Make that 22. And here's that pressure once again. Dwight with a heave. Too strong. We're done with 30 minutes here at the Yokohama International Pool. And as for the fourth, still a 10-point lead enjoyed by the visiting Hokkaido. That's a great start here for the squad of Yokohama, cutting that lead down to 8. Can they complete this comeback? Dwight Ramos with a 2. He'll come up short. Here comes Yuki and company once again. The momentum totally on their side after that strong finish to the third. That's a nice pass. That's a nice dunk there coming from Kai Soto. And the lead is down to 6. Kai now with 10 points. And here's that swarming defense once again. Kai King up against Dwight. Pocket pass. Demond Brooks. Shot clock down to 5. That's going to rim out. The momentum now totally here on the side, and you might have to deem that as a smart foul, because really the defense has been reeling at this particular stage. Not to mention their offense has just come to a complete halt. Layup's gonna drop. And a timeout will be called here by Hokkaido. Their once seemingly insurmountable 20-point lead is now just down to 2 baskets. Can their defense keep it going? We'll find out. Very strong minute and a half to start out the fourth for Yokohama. Shimatani with a flip. That's gonna stop the bleeding. Only 4 points in the contest for Shimatani. Those 2 points are big. Kawamura using that pick. Puts up a hurried 3. That was a 4th shot. Dwight. Dwight will attack Kai. That's great. Back-to-back baskets here. Silencing the crowd. 20 points now in the contest for Dwight Ramos. Poor foul there from Shimatani. Reaching in. He did his job because Demond Brooks was there with a possible block. 3 fouls now on Ren. He's had a real tough day having to stick with Yuki. Ooh, first miss. Kawamura. Really good percentage from that 15-foot line. Goes right back to his scoring ways. Aquino gets it past the timeline. Off to Ren. Now Dwight. Will Dwight try to challenge once again? Still give it up. Brooks. 3. A little bit too strong. Yuki grabs it. Passes it forward. Will get it back. Uto. Back to Kawamura. Look at the speed there of Yuki. And it's now Willis in front of him. Kai. In there for Soto. Shimatani now trying to slow things down. Try to change the pace of this game. Dwight. Waiting for the double. Shoots over the defense. Will come up short. Morii. Can find space and that might be a foul on Kai Soto.
ベースファール横浜11番ハイソット個人ファール1個目チーム
It is
北海道ボールのスローイン
illegal pick.
Defense!
Nudging him there with his behind.
Defense! Defense!
Chance of defense once again. Dwight wants it at the block. He'll give it up. Reposts. Quicker move. Falling away. Just short. They got the shot they wanted though. Omura to Uthoff. Morii. Jared for 3. A little bit too strong. Sekino will bring it down. And a foul's going to be called on Morii. He doesn't like it. Sekino actually stopped and picked up his dribble already. No need to foul him.
横浜18番森健
But he
が
took a
個人ファ
swipe.
ール1個目チームファール2個目です。選手交
That's a
代
good call.
横浜30番須藤幸也が
Through the back. And they give Dwight a different look defensively. Kumatani stops. Couple of moves, he'll have to give it out. That was a 3-second violation.
横浜ボールのスローイン
Nice kick! こんなまま行こう Go! Go! B-CORSAIRS!
5.5 should be played in this one. It's still a chance for Yokohama to pick up a W.
Go! Go! B-CORSAIRS! Go! Go! B-CORSAIRS!
Hand off there. Kawamura, a long one. Will come up short. Kai will pick up a personal and will add to a team foul.
ファール横浜11番ハイソット個人ファール2個目チームファール3個目です。北海道ボールのスローインです。
No need to do that coming from Kai. You're not going to steal the ball away from Demond Brooks. Second personal on Kai. 3 team fouls now for Yokohama. White again. Willis. Ren. Shot clock down to 4. Dwight knows it and hits.
スリーポイント
Dwight Ramos with a jumper,
押したる
giving his squad an even better advantage here, heading into the final 5 minutes. Uthoff inside, sidestepping move. Not gonna work. Willis picks up the rebound. It's winning time here. Final 5 minutes. And Dwight Ramos at the controls. Up against Sudo. Uses that pick. Thought about that three. And a three is going to be dropped there by Damon Brooks. He's got 17 points, and a timeout will now have to be called once again by Coach Aoki. The lead is back up to 13. Yokohama needs to score here. Make no mistake about this one. Outside the ball's in Yuki's hands. Now they go to Jared. He's not had a very good day, but he can come up big in the huge moments. He's got 13 points now. They go to Dwight. Let him decide. Up against Scott. Doesn't want to use his foot speed there. They go inside. Outside Sekino. Bailout shot. Short. And the foul is going to be called on Sudo. Sekino actually had to take that one. Shot clock was down at 2. Sudo had no choice but to foul. That's his third. Kai King back in the ball game. There's a switch. Scott once again on Dwight. They have the mismatch inside, but they opt to go outside first, and then a quick turn. Smart move coming here from Sekino. Got it right back to his import, who made a quick move. Look at that size advantage over Kai King. First personal foul going to be called on Kai King. And chance for Brooks to give his squad more daylight. Misses in the first though. Takes care of the second one. 12-point lead. Not a safe lead. But Yokohama needs to score here. Kai King. Kai gets away. Do want to take that shot though. He's got to go for the basket. Under 3 minutes remaining in this one. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. They flip it up. Not a good pass. You can't get it to your center from that of an angle. That's almost a cross-court pass. Well, Muri tried to get it back with that steal. Brooks has got to come to the ball.
One more time. Defense.
Chance of defense again. Shimatani with the inbound. Gets it to Dwight. Dwight. They're able to break the press. They go inside to Darryl. Darryl waiting for the double team. Doesn't happen, so he takes advantage. Up and under move. 25 points in the contest for Darryl Willis.
2回目のタイムアウト
Timeout.
です
Here from Coach Aoki. .30 remaining in this one. Must score situation once again with the boys in blue. They go to the import. Fall away jumper works for Jared Uthoff. Pretty good defense, just better offense. He's got 15 points now. He needs to come alive, but first and foremost, they need a stop. Lead is still at 12. Willis. Can he get the 2 points back? Yes, he can. Quick spin. Just left Jared Uthoff in his wake. Under 2 minutes to be played. Kai King almost lost it. Eventually did. Great defense there from Dwight.
北海道ボールで再開します
Let's go, B-CORSAIRS.
Let's see if Coach Onodera wants to go right back to Willis. With the pass. Too high there from Dwight. He apologizes. That swarming defense has gotten them so many extra possessions and points. Talking about Yokohama. Here is Yuki again. Up and under move. Almost 30 points already for Kawamura. That's why he's a star in this league. They go to Darryl. Darryl flips it up. Not gonna drop this time. No lucky bounce. Trying to get this down to 10. Is Muri and company. Jared for 3. Bang! And now, Hokkaido with a timeout just to break the momentum once again. Their lead has been cut down to 9. Can they get another stop here? Nope, a foul's going to be called on Uthoff. Yokohama in the penalty. So 2 free throws coming up here for Levanga Hokkaido.
横浜はチームファールが5個を超えているため、北海道にフリースロー2ショットが与えられます。
Well, they're trying to force the action. They need to force a turnover because time's not on their side. Shimatani misses the first. That's going to work in favor of the hosts. At most, he can bring this to a 10-point lead. And expect Yokohama to race down court. There's a 10-point lead. Needing a quick 2 or a 3. Yuki, short. Dwight with a big rebound. Brooks pushes it forward. Another foul. Chance for Shimatani.
ファール、横浜5番川村
Yuki fell just short on that 3 attempt as Kawamura will pick up his first personal foul. And they get this to 12. Blows the first free throw again. Still a comfortable lead though by Hokkaido. Second will drop.
Let's go, B-CORSAIRS!
We need a score. Or else this one is over. Uthoff. Inside, big slam. Now they're going to need to come up with a steal.
アウトオブバウンド、北海道ボールのスローインです。選手交代、北海道4番寺澤シュートが入ります。
Shuto is going to be sent in only with 5 points in the contest as compared to his 20 yesterday. Right now they just need his stability, bringing that ball down. They send in another point guard in Watanuki. They break that press. Foul's going to be called on Kai.
ファール、横浜23番リーグハイ、個
So
人
these
ファー
2
ル
free throws go down. Officially, that'll be it.
ツーショットが与えられます。選手交代、北海道15番柴田81番関野浩平が入ります。
Let's go, booster defense!
Now for defensive purposes, they've lifted Kai. Another blown free throw here. They just can't really seal the deal. This though will still make it 10 points. Just about insurmountable at this stage. Barring a major miracle. Watanuki with a foul. So 2 free throws once again. And it might be a chance for Yuki to get the 30 points.
北海道81番関野浩平個人ファール
Sekino's third.
横浜にフリースロー
Third team foul also on
北海
Hokkaido.
道に選手交代がありました。
Oh, check that. That was Morii. So Morii's going to make the first. Second's going to miss. That's an opportunity once again
アウトオブバウンド、横浜の
for Yokohama.
さあこのまま Go, go,
Can bring this down to 7.
選手交
The
代
time is not on their side. They need Levanga to help out with a few turnovers and some more missed free throws. Quick play. 31 points now. Dwight will be fouled.
ファール、横浜18番森池太個人ファール2個目です。北海道にフリースロー2ショットが与えられます。
2 free throws. This one will seal the deal.
さあ我々の出番です
The last 3 trips to the free throw line. They missed the front end. Dwight takes care of the first. Leads back up to 8.
One more time. Bills defense.
Solid 24 points for Dwight Ramos. Make it 25.
Let's go, B-CORSAIRS.
Just one more stop needed here by Hokkaido to make this official. Yuki's going to be fouled. Sekino not giving him anything easy.
ファール北海道81番
Not needing to foul anymore there. Despite the layup, if he got it, still going to be an insurmountable lead. But he wants to make Kawamura earn it from the line. Both teams now in the penalty. Kawamura takes care of the first. The second will drop. 17 seconds. Let's see what they opt to do. The tap goes to the wrong individual. 3. Still with possession. King. Short again. Getting that one to drop is Uthoff. But the lead's at 5. A foul was called, but the clock just continued to run. They should put back at least 2 more seconds as Demond Brooks looking to ice this one. Already a 2-possession ball game. Could make it a 3-possession ball game here. Looks like they're going to review and check the clock. They should add at least 2 more seconds. Well, they added a whole lot more. So 4.6 still remaining. But those 4.6 is not going to matter, especially if Demond Brooks makes these 2. Even if he doesn't, that's still a tough ask with 4.6 remaining. Even if they get a quick 3, it'll still be a 2-point lead. Now they're going to need 2 threes. 19 points, a solid effort here for Demond Brooks. As Levanga will win back-to-back here. No defense anymore, as that half-court shot will fall short. And it is back-to-back victories here for Hokkaido. They won yesterday 80-73. They win here today 89-83. That'll help their push to try to make it as a wild card entry to the playoffs. Fourth quarter was really tight, but still, it wasn't enough. Actually, the third and fourth quarters were won by Yokohama. But that big 14-point disadvantage, which eventually was increased to 20 in the third period, just too much to overcome here for the hosts. Stick around, don't go away. We're going to hear from Coach Ryutaro Onodera and some of the players from the winning squad here this afternoon, Levanga Hokkaido.
ちは。2日間、本当にこの満員の国際プールの会場でプレーができて幸せでした。B リーグ発足してから、B コルさんとは、互いにしのぎを削りながら頑張ってきました。その中で、僕の記憶にすごく残っているのは、残留プレーオフを一緒に争った試合です。今思い出しても、お互いこう胸が締め付けられるような記憶ではありますが、その試合を経て今も2チームは B1 リーグで、頑張って戦っています。これから新 B1 が始まり、またバスケット界が目まぐるしく変化していくと思います。その中で将来、近い将来ですね、B コルさんとレバンガ北海道が毎シーズン CS の舞台で戦えるような状況になることを僕は夢見ています。その未来に向けてチームと、そして、ブースターの皆さんと一緒にこれからも頑張っていきましょう。どうもありがとうございました。
桜木亮太選手、ありがとうございました。皆様改めて大きな拍手を。改めて2日間熱い戦いをしてくれてありがとうございます。それでは
Well, very nice statement there from Sakurai as he actually addressed the crowd here and said he just wished that both teams, really Hokkaido and Yokohama, despite the fact that he doesn't play for them, just continue to play well here in the conference. They'll head on out as we get set to hear from Coach Ryotaro Onodera. There's that section of fans for Levanga Hokkaido here inside the Yokohama International Pool. They're going to go home happy. And why not? It was a good weekend for their squad. Solid efforts from most of their players. 28 points for Willis, 25 for Dwight Ramos, Demon Brooks with 19. So the three imports leading the charge scoring-wise. Now we have Coach Onodera.
見事にとって今日2日目難しい連勝でした。今の気持ち聞かせてください。
はい、昨日以上にやっぱりタフなゲームになるということは想定されていたんですけども、特に3クォーターの終わりから4クォーターにかけて、それからやはりこうゲームエンドクロージングの部分というのが非常にこう横浜さんの気迫の部分に自分たちが通されてしまった時間というのがすごくあったので、そういう部分では内容としては課題の残る試合ではあったんですけども、結果としてやはり2連勝をアウェーで勝ち切るというのは非常に大きな成果だと思います。
こちら北海道のディフェンスの強度、そしてコート上で選手たちのそのコミュニケーションの声がこう際立った2日間に見えたんですが、コーチの印象いかがでしょうか。
そうですね、日頃からそういう部分というのは非常にこう選手に強く要求している部分なので、ウェルシが抜けた分ディフェンスとリバウンドという部分にこう選手全員がフォーカスをして、準備したプランというのをしっかり遂行してくれた2日間だったなと思います。
今日の2日間の連勝、そして次水曜でまた千葉ジェッツアウェーが続きます。この連勝に沸いているレバンガブースターに向けてメッセージをお願いします。
はい、アウェー5連戦で横浜、次は水曜日千葉で、その後にこう週末琉球とアウェーが続くんですけども、会場での本当にこう横浜での応援というのはすごくベンチの横、ベンチの後ろからすごく 勇気づけられました。バスケットライブで、ご覧の皆さんの念も選手に届いてこのような勝ち結果につながったと思っています。またアウェーで試合続くんですけども、タフなゲームしっかり勝ち切れるように準備して頑張りますので、また応援のほどよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
はい、連勝しましたレバンガ北海道小野寺ヘッドコーチでした。ありがとうございます。
はい、嬉しく思ってます。
ドワイト選手、個人としては水曜日に22得点やってます。そして今日終わってみて25得点、これ、年明けから非常に好調が続いているということでよろしいでしょうか。
Yeah, it's a new year. I got hurt before the year ended, so I just tried to come back to the new year. I wanted to be confident and keep working hard, and the work pays off always.
そうですね、新しい年ということで、昨年、年末に怪我してしまったので、しっかり切り替えて、自信を持ってプレーしています。
昨日はやっぱり横浜の非常に厳しいマークにさらされ、ベンチメンバーが貢献し、今日はスタートであるドワイト選手が貢献したということで、チームのケミストリー非常に高まっているという理解でいいですかね。
I think just the past two games, everyone was laughing, having fun. It was light, and that's what got us through the hard times. When they made their runs, we didn't fold. We weren't getting mad at each other. We just stayed together, and that's how we came up with the win.
やはり特にこの2試合ですね、チームでより楽しんで試合を通してプレーできたかなと思います。相手に流れがあった時でさえ自分たちがイライラしないで、しっかり一体となってプレーし続けた結果かなというふうに感じます。
この北海道でこのアウェーでの連勝、ブースターの皆さん大喜びだと思います。メッセージお願いします。
To all the fans that came out and supported us, it really helped. Definitely felt the energy, and all the fans that watched back home in Sapporo. Keep supporting us. We really appreciate it, and see you guys soon.
横浜まで会場まで来ていただいたファンの皆様のエネルギーを感じてしっかりいい結果を出すことができました。また北海道で観戦してくれているファンの皆様も引き続き応援の方よろしくお願いいたします。
勝ちましたレバンガ北海道ドワイト・ラモス選手でした。ありがとうございました。
So there you heard from Coach Onodera, who talked about the fact that he said he expected today's game to be even tougher than yesterday's game, which they won. So they focus on the communication on the field. And more than anything else, he said, from the internet, the prayers of the fans, They drew strength and power from there, and he thanked the fans for all their support. And then after that, you heard from Dwight Ramos. Now we've got the highlights. Enjoy the highlights, and then we'll break down the numbers before we call it a day. Josh Scott had his share. He had 7 points, 6 rebounds today, sharing the slot there with Kai Soto. Nice basket there from Watanuki. He checked in and hit that 3. But again, game-long brilliance by that gentleman there, Yuki Kawamura. Virtually unstoppable. Kikuchi hit that buzzer beater. Almost a steal here from King. It went back to Shuto, who found his import at the corner, draining that 3. Demond Brooks ending the quarter with that 3, giving his squad a 21 to 24 point lead. And then Kai Soto tried to go to work. Finished with decent numbers. Unfortunately for him, not enough to get them the victory. Willis knocks down that 3. And then Dwight scored well in all the quarters. Quick spin, and that's the staple of Darrell Willis Jr. Getting away once again is Kawamura. He's had a few 30-plus games here this season. At the half, it's a 14-point lead enjoyed by the visiting squad, 49 to 35. Getting away for 2. Once again is Yuki. Ren's got the foot speed, but he just got outsmarted there. Damon from the outside. That's his second 3. But how do you stop Kawamura? He's got the speed to go all the way to the rack. He can stop and pop, and he even has that 3. Willis with the easy 2 there off that break. Actually, the second half was a strong half for the hosts as they crawled back. Kai Soto there, big finish. Shimatani, that gave them a 6-point lead when their 20-point lead was cut down to just 4. And then making it an 8-point lead there was Dwight Ramos. And he made it back up to 11 with that 3 there. Finds Damon, who finds his third 3-point shot. And the momentum went back to the squad here from Hokkaido. There's that quick spin, which we saw so many times here tonight. And so many times this season. Up and under move will work. Nothing could stop Kawamura. And then a big 3 from Uthoff. But the rally would fall short, as Hokkaido will win this one by 6, 89 to 83. As you break down the numbers, collectively from the field, Levanga shot 53% as compared to 45%. And when you break it down there, just about even from 2-point distance, but shooting much better, 54% as compared to 21% from 3. That was the huge difference. Yokohama had 5 more free throws, 6 more attempts. In terms of turnovers, just about equal. 21-12. A big +9 for Yokohama in the points of turnovers. 42-30. That was the points in the paint. So you could see Yokohama really was inside the shaded area a little bit more, had more success, scored 12 more. (18-7). Those are the second chance points. Also in favor of Yokohama. Looking at the rebounding story, Yokohama actually had more rebounds, 37 as compared to 28. In the assist department, they were dead even at 19 each. And now we got the leaders in the different categories. 33 points there for Kawamura, 16 boards for Uthoff, and 12 assists for Morii in double digits with his dimes. 28 points for Willis. Willis also had 8 rebounds, and Dwight Ramos had 5 assists. As you take a look at the other scoring leaders, so Kawamura did average 33. 22 was added by Uthoff, and Kai Soto also in double digits with 10 points. That's the graphic you're seeing on your screen right now. 28 points from Willis, Dwight Ramos with 25, and a solid 19 coming from Damon Brooks. In terms of rebounding, 6 boards for Scott, 3 for Kawamura, 7 for Brooks, and 4 for Ramos. As we take a look at this head-to-head matchup between the two key players, very good performances for both. Kawamura, 33, 3 and 1. Dwight with 25, 5 and 3. That's going to do it for our coverage. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us here this Sunday afternoon. Till next week, take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless.